Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mom's View. I'm Colette, this is Carly and Kaylee, and I have the topic for today. Are you ready?
I just have to compliment you. Your
you
lips
do?
and your eyes and your sweat. She walked out and I was
I was thinking your lips, girl.
I feel like I have this like
My
Asian
lips are
vibe going
just
on.
crusty over here.
No, they're not. You look beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
You guys. I know it's dry. It's sucky right now. It's like,
It's really dry.
I call it the butthole because it's like,
Oh, mine are so bad.
When your lips are so dry, it's like,
if I'm inappropriate, everyone relates, so.
it's funny. I laugh every time.
Sorry.
I love it.
Anyways, I do love these berry tones, and if I could do them right now, I would.
You
But
can.
They're just like, would be crusty. Put a little emoji with the hand up if you know what I'm talking about. It's how I
I'll
feel
put
and
mine
if
up.
you are relating to this.
I'll put mine up. It's true, this time of year, like as soon as it starts snowing, everything's just...
And
Like
I think that you get more dehydrated. I was talking to Rayleigh about this because you don't drink as much water. Like when you're hot, you're like
Yeah.
drinking more water, and when you're cold, you like don't.
Don't think you need to.
Yeah, you don't want water.
Yeah. You're like,
You
I
do.
just need Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I know. I was like, that's
And
all
hot
I've been
cocoa.
drinking. I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Pepper.
Party.
Anyway, sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, first, before I tell you the topic of the day, what are our updates?
We weren't, this is really fake right now because we weren't going to do updates. And I was like, wait, but I want to say I'm going to Disneyland. And then I felt bad because I derailed as usual. I'm like, but wait, we got to talk about Disneyland. Anyways, that's only an update.
I
have.
love Disneyland. We were going to go with you, but
Doesn't
then
that
we
feel like
decided, no,
It's
we've
been
got
so
so
long
much going on.
since we've all been. It's been
And this is the
so
perfect time of year, honestly.
Because it's Christmas decor.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
won't be
not-
crowded, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's not super hot. Like, it's only like 73, 70, and that's like perfect, you know? So I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Do you have any updates?
I don't.
I was trying to think, I'm sure I do.
Live
but
through mine, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I have an update. I'm not
Disneyland.
going to Disneyland.
I know.
I'll bring you Charles back in my suitcase.
Okay.
And a turkey leg, please.
I love
Just
the
me going
turkey
to
legs
TSA,
there.
like turkey leg churro.
Like I'm not like
have a turkey
I'm
leg
not
and corn.
above just getting the giant turkey leg. Just
Yeah.
saying, here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Thanksgiving on like Mickey Mouse or something
Oh,
when they make the turkey
yes.
and then they like pick up the turkey leg.
And they always look so good because they're like big and yeah,
They are
That's what it
good.
is.
luscious.
Anyways, back to the turkey. Okay. All right. So my topic for today is, and I should have thought of this. All right. How do I introduce the topic? Okay. I have to rewind for a minute. This is where I thought of this because I read another book, and she said something in it that made me go, what? So hear me out. It's on Codependency No More. She was talking about people pleasers and how people pleasers are ultimately liars. Think
true.
about it. And I was like, that's rude. What if we just try to be nice and we're nice to people? And then I thought, wait a second, that makes sense. Because if you're trying to please somebody, if you're doing something or saying something to make sure that somebody feels a certain way, then you're not going to be always authentic. I mean, sometimes you will be, obviously, but sometimes, say your best friend is like, do I look fat in this? And you're like, yeah, that's like really doesn't flatter you. But in your mind, you're thinking, I don't want to hurt her feelings, so I'm going to tell her, no, you look fine. Or you might like
White
dumb
lie
it down
or-
a little,
yeah.
be like, maybe we should try something else, or I don't know. But you're not totally being honest with what you were thinking, and so it kind of makes you a liar. Does that make sense?
But can't you be both?
Yes.
Because I don't think saying like, well maybe like try this shirt that might look better is a lie. It's not like telling the truth, like not answering the question, like saying like, yeah, you look fat in that shirt. Because I don't think that you should always say that. But
Right.
you're still like saying like, try this, and your friend is gonna know.
Like redirecting it kind of.
Yeah.
That's
In
true.
Jackson's always like, I always feel like I'm getting trapped when you ask me these questions
Yeah,
because
they
if I
are.
let you wear it and then later you're mad at me because you see a picture and you don't like it, but if I tell you honestly, then it's like, he's like, I just don't ever know how he just gets, you can tell as soon as I ask him, he just like gets like so many
No.
things.
It's true. Well, because you think about it, my main topic was what kind of friend are you and what kind of friend do you want to be? Because it is. Sometimes it's a trick question. Sometimes it's like, I tell my husband, how do I look? I'm expecting or wanting him to say, yeah, baby, you look great because I spent all this time on my hair or whatever. But if he's honest and he says, oh, well, I like that other shirt you had better or something, then I'm going to be offended because I was expecting something different.
Right.
So I don't know. It's a catch-22 because sometimes, like with Jackson, he's like, I can't tell you don't look great in that because then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
But
my friend Whitney put up the funniest, I was just cracking up, the funniest Instagram story. Our babies are like all like weeks apart. And she's a lot like me, so maybe I just relate to her. But she put up this Instagram story where they were going to the symphony and she had just had her baby. And so she was feeling like a little like in that body transition period. And she was asking her husband, she's like, Dustin, does this dress make me look fat? Like, it will not hurt my feelings. I just don't want to wear a dress that, like, isn't flattering. And he was like, oh, crap. Like, the same. He's like, I felt for Jackson. He's like, I felt like I was trapped. He's like, so I decided to answer it like this. He's like, babe, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I let you wear that dress and then you take pictures later, I feel like you may get mad at me for letting you wear this dress. But I don't think it looks bad. I just know you so well. I was laughing so hard. He's like, because I know if I let you wear it and I didn't tell you that you won't like it. He's like, I felt like I was winning the conversation because I was speaking from what she wanted. He's like, but guys like have it so hard because, they don't. It was just cracking me up. I was like, that's so true.
That's true.
So funny. Casey and I have been together for so long that when I ask him, he's like, I don't care. I think because he's just like, la la, I'm not answering this question. He's like, you look great. Do you like it? I don't care. Does it look, it's just like, how can I like avoid answering that wrong?
Right.
But Casey is very honest. So if I really want to know, I know he'll tell me.
Yeah.
Like this pair of pants that I have that I love, that I wore on the Mom's View. And then I watched the video and I was like, those are unflattering. And I had them on after I watched it and I was like, Casey, these pants are unflattering. He was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of like, that's that being that friend, like you kind of appreciate it, but you have to have a relationship with that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not everybody could tell me that, give me that kind of feedback and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have to have a good relationship with that person. Like if you guys told me that, it would not hurt my feelings. I would be like, oh, okay, I'll change. Like, but if it took somebody different, I'd be like, yeah, those are not flattering. I'm like, what do you know?
Yeah. Right.
You're just being rude. Like you have to have that relationship with someone, I feel like.
So do you feel like it's better to be totally honest? Do you feel like those are your closer friends that can be totally honest? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have friends that you feel like, oh, I can't really...
I feel extremely close to you guys, and I think I'm honest. I would never, ever tell you that you looked fat, even if I thought it.
What?
Well, I think that's because you're nice and you genuinely don't think the people...
Well,
Haley,
yeah.
if I'm
I would
wearing
never think that you looked fat, but like obviously that's easy because you guys never look fat. But I would never be like, yeah, you look fat. But if you were like, do these jeans look bad? I would be like,
Try some. I
Yeah.
feel like you've given me
like,
feedback
I don't
that's
like that wash on you or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's so hard because it's like you don't want to hurt their feelings. I think I redirect. I don't answer directly. I redirect. I'm like, let's try a different pattern.
but that's still honest, right?
I think it is still honest without being super blunt.
Because like you said, it's a lose-lose situation. If I don't like someone's style, but I know that they like that style, it's the only thing that's going to happen for me saying like I don't like that is hurting their feelings.
Yeah.
And everyone should have their own style. But I know
true.
that that's not what this conversation is about.
Well, yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's just being able to be totally honest. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that what you want in a friend? Like, I think it also depends on your intentions. Like, if I'm in a really bad place and I'm seeking for that approval, then obviously being totally honest, if it's a negative result, is going to be really crappy.
Yeah.
Colette's just in a bad place. She told me I look like crap today. So.
Don't tell her anything, guys. Watch out.
And I think
she's
it's good
on
to
one.
have friends that know that though. Like
Right, that's true.
if I know someone's feeling low, I'm not going to be like, yeah, that looks bad. But I'll, find something else to compliment.
I feel like the older you get, the more you learn how to read people. And I think that's a really big part of communication is knowing how to read people and how
Right.
you'll be received versus how they receive things from you, which is very tricky because sometimes your intentions are not to hurt people's feelings. You're just coming from a place of being honest. Like I can think of one person in my life, no matter how honest and like kind I've said things, they just, I know how to read them and how they are and how they receive things. And they always receive things very personally. So it'd be a personal attack if I was like, yeah, that's not very flattering.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that also comes down to knowing how to read people. And, but like, I know what you're saying because that's crossing the border. But is that being truly honest and authentic? Even if you're, and I'm not lying like, yeah, girl, you look hot, get it, drop it. Like, it's, you know, like I'm not giving that feedback, but at the same time, I'm not also being like, yeah, that looks so good. I'm just like, yeah, if you feel good in that, you know, because I know that if I was to say, that's not very flattering, or let's try something else, this person would take it very personally, you know? So then it's like,
That's hard.
that's almost when I like this. I don't know. Don't ask me.
I don't
Just
know.
say, I don't
look at me.
care. I don't care.
I don't care. I can't see you. I can't see you.
I'm blind. I can't
If
see.
someone asked me, do you like this shirt? You'd be like, tell me more.
Tell me more about that.
Tell me more.
I love
When
that.
people are complimenting you and you're just like, it feels good, you're like, keep telling me more.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys are awesome. See, and I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I feel like I've been known to be that type of person in the past, like a people pleaser, where if I was in that situation, I would feel like, I don't know how to handle this, you know? And I thought more and more, like, I want to be able to be that authentic type of person that can be totally honest and not be worried about the results, you know? And I don't want to be rude, honest. I want to be respectful, but being able to speak your mind and let go of the consequences, I think.
It's like that situation if you're talking to somebody that you kind of know but don't really know and they have like something on their tooth or like a booger, like I would want to be the person to tell them, but I wouldn't because I would feel bad that they would feel embarrassed. Like I wouldn't want to embarrass them, but then I know they would be embarrassed for me not telling them and they go in the mirror like, this booger hanging out. But then it's like, that could be perceived as, oh, she's a brat. She didn't even tell me that I had a huge booger hanging out my nose. But I would be like so afraid of hurting their feelings and making them feel stupid that I'm like, it's fine. I'm ignoring the booger that's hanging out of your nose. It's fine. I can't even tell. You know, it's your problem. I'm not even going to tell you. If they're about to go on stage or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel bad for embarrassing them. So, but then I'm like, actually,
But wouldn't that be more embarrassing?
Maybe it's because I'm self-reflecting and I'm embarrassed, so I don't want to tell them, oh, you have a booger hanging out. Maybe I just have the issues, okay? You know, isn't that such an awkward situation to be in?
If I have boogers, please tell me, guys.
It depends on, too, like, how serious. Like, if someone's zippers down, I'm going to be like, your zipper's down.
Your wiener is hanging out. Let's zip
Like,
it
a
up.
booger, I can pretend like I don't see it.
Yeah.
Unless it's really big.
Or like a white zit. If you're talking to me and you have a white zit and I'm doing this and I'm drooling, it's probably because I want to
If
pop
I'm
my
having a
zit.
conversation with you and I just keep saying booger,
I'm like,
then you have a booger.
Just a hi booger. Doing today. There's so many boogers
where'd
in
you eat
there.
at Burger King? This is not.
I'm a
going-
really bad liar.
I love it.
But, so I feel like
So am I.
I'm good at redirecting, but I could not ever lie. To like, if someone was like, "Do I look fat?" and I thought I would just be like, "I don't like those jeans."
I think that's good. That's a good way to be honest and respectful.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's that saying, honesty is the best policy. But why were white lies invented then?
Who
Cooper asked me
invented
that the other
them?
day.
Why were white lies
Do
invented?
I look bad in this? He's like, Mom, you look beautiful, wonderful. I'm like, cut the crap. Just tell me the truth.
Just tell me the truth.
He's like, well, you do. You're my mom. I'm like, okay, I love you. But then I'm like, is that why white lies are invented? Because we don't want to hurt people's feelings?
Maybe, but I just.
I mostly
don't
use
know.
little white lies to get out of trouble.
There was a deer that ran across the road. That's why I was late.
Yeah. I left my keys in the car. There was a train.
And you know.
Yeah.
I was
Anyway,
trying to
sorry,
think
we're
of
getting
somebody
way
who
Derailed.
off.
No, that's.
This is what I think about. The kind of friend that I want to be and the kind of friend that I try to be is someone who listens. And
You're very good at that.
Sometimes I redirect, but I always try to listen and give advice respectfully. Mm-hmm. And that is, I feel like that's the kind of friend that I seek.
Yeah.
So thanks for being my friend, guys.
You're very good at that. I would be
think
the
you
friend
do
that
that.
if you killed somebody, you would trust me to help you hide the body.
Okay. Well.
I
Any
mean, not
bodies
like
in your basement?
not like not like literally, like figuratively.
No, I get it.
But no killing needs to be happening. But I'm just saying, you know, if you did something and you needed help and you felt like who could I trust? Like, I would want to be the friend that's like, call Carly.
And no judgment. Like
She'll handle it. She's
you
not.
messed up. Let's clean it up.
Yeah. Yep. You
I love
accidentally
it.
shaved your daughter's head. It's fine. I'll go find you the best wig. Like, no one needs to know, you know?
I love you guys. See, they're my best friends.
I'll bury your bodies. It's fine.
Well, I think that's all.
That's fun. That was a
Yeah.
fun.
That's
It's a good
That was a fun.
self-check because sometimes I feel like people are better friends to me than I've been, you know, because you get so busy and you know how you have those friends that they just get it, they get you. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't deserve you. I'm so busy and you give so much and sometimes I don't give as much back, but you still put up
I
with
think
me.
it's also like the way people show love. Like some
Yeah.
people like to serve, some people like to just be there, some people like to listen, some people, you know, like I think that that's a great thing about friendship is finding those people who like to do things differently because then you mesh well together.
Yeah. And the hard lesson in life is you realize really just age is great, you guys. Like when you're younger, it's hard to find real friends and then you feel
Right.
like you're never going to find them. But as your life moves to being your life and you find yourself, that's when your real friends find you. And that can be hard because in high school, it's like that trial and error of finding who you are and you feel like there's
Right.
nobody to be your friend, but you'll find friends and you will find your circle as you start to find yourself.
And don't you think that that's in correlation with trusting yourself? Like as you
Yeah.
start to know who you are and trust who you are, then you can figure out who you want or who like attracts to you, I guess.
Yeah, because then like remember that you've had bad friends because you like didn't want to hurt their feelings and you just like couldn't stand up for yourself because you were at that young naive age, and now I'm like I would never have allowed that. Like knowing and being who I am now, it's just different. So I like how you said finding yourself or like respecting yourself.
Right.
And I think you just don't have time. Like when you get busy with your family, you don't have time to like mess with people who bring you down. So
Yeah. That's
true.
you want to just surround yourself with people who bring you up. And I wish like if I could go back to high school, I would be like just surround yourself with people who make you laugh and you have fun with and you don't feel judged and you just can be who you are.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with those people.
And not trying to like talk those people in who are mean to you, like talking them out of whatever. You know how you like spent a lot of time and energy. Now I'm like, oh, that's too much. It's fine. They'll just stop talking to me. You know, like back. But when we were younger, it's like you focused on those people, and now it's like, oh, I don't have time for that or the energy, so it's fine.
It's true.
I love it.
definitely feel like as I've gotten older, my true friends have stuck around because they're the ones that I don't have to talk to for a whole year, and then we get on the phone and it's just like yesterday.
And
You
they
know,
get
'cause
it.
Life
like,
is so busy. Yeah.
They don't get offended. They get it.
Yeah. They get it.
Thanks,
love
friends.
it.
Yes. Well, I
Be a
hope
good
that
friend.
you guys liked this episode
Such a good
and
topic.
hope we helped inspire you to be a good friend. And what do you guys want in a friend, and what kind of friends do you guys think you guys are? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, like, favorite, subscribe, and we'll see you on Instagram and Twitter. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.